It's 93.6 Global Radio. Joined on the show this afternoon by Tim Arnold and Kate Alderton, who have a local connection here at the Costa del Sol. Now, before I go into Super Connected, which is their epic current project, Tim, you actually grew up here with your famous mum, didn't you?
I did. I grew up in Coin.
And your famous mum, the legendary Polly Perkins.
Yeah, no, it was an amazing time growing up as a kid in the 80s with mum, going to all those clubs and, all the places where she used to sing, but long before Eldorado started. It was great.
And Kate, actress, singer, obviously not from the Costa del Sol. How did you and Tim meet?
We met because Tim made a film to go along with the album Super Connected, and in the film there was a part for a wife, the partner of the lead character that Tim was playing, and Tim cast me as that person, and we are still together 6 years later. So he kind of wrote us into being.
Now on Friday evening you're going to be in Spain with Super Connected, not in our area sadly, you're going to be in Madrid. If the pair of you tell me a little bit about Super Connected, I mean it's a huge project. How would you both describe it?
The latest incarnation of the project is down to Kate, but this was just my album, and when I wrote and recorded the album, it was just songs, and I was going to go out and do gigs. But things have changed a lot. People don't listen to whole albums, and I really wanted people to hear the songs in the order that I put them on the album. So I thought I'll make a film, and there was already a story because it's all about the issues which when I wrote the album weren't such a big issue but are now, which is the way that we're all changing slightly because of digital devices, the way we're constantly connected to either each other or stuff we don't want to be connected to, and computer screens and phone screens. So it was all on that topic, and so I've made a film to go with it about based on a true story of a 16-year-old girl who was suffering from screen addiction and digital dependency. As we just said, Kate and I acted the parents of that child.
Well, if we get a little taste, a little feel for the vibe on the album, one of my favourite tracks on there, Everything Entertains. Tell me a little bit more about this tune.
Well, apart from the fact that it is the song in the film where the characters that Kate and I play together sort of make up, and actually in real life that's when we became a couple. On a personal level, the song means a lot to me. It's also one of the last songs that my mother, before she got too old to really contribute in this way, she helped me out with some of the lyrics like she'd always done since I started writing songs. So there's a little bit of Polly Perkins in this song.
From the album Super Connected, that is Everything Entertains by Tim Arnold at 93.6 Global Radio. Tim joins me on the show this afternoon with Kate Alderton, who's also involved in the project. Kate, how did you turn Super Connected from a musical album into a cinema and theatrical experience?
So I like a challenge, and so Tim was really passionate about the film not just ending up on a digital device, because the whole project is about people being together in real spaces. We thought, well, let's screen it in cinemas where people come together, and we'll go always, and we'll meet the people. And then we talked about how can we get Tim to play the album live at the same time as us screening the film, because the fun part for Tim as a musician, as a performer, is obviously playing live music. So we thought we'd just start experimenting. So we rehearsed with the film in the background, and it became really obvious really quickly that it was a huge challenge to watch a performer performing an album live while trying to watch a film at the same time. What we've ended up with is a kind of a place for people to play with that. So sometimes you're watching the film, sometimes you're watching Tim watching the film and interacting with the characters in the film, including himself. Sometimes we're just watching Tim.
And how's it come about that you're going to be performing in Madrid on Friday? Because it's quite a long way from home.
Yeah, it's an amazing new global initiative that has been spearheaded in Spain and France called the Off Initiative, and it's really a group of fantastic people run by a guy called Diego Hidalgo, who really just wants to help everyone, all of us, remember that there is an off button. And I think off February, which is what they're doing the whole month of February, they're encouraging people to turn their social media off on their mobile devices.
For those of us who can't be there, Tim, Kate, what's the best way we can find out more about this, get involved with the project?
The best place to find out everything about the project is superconnected.technology. That's the website. And you can find the album, Tim Arnold, Superconnected, on all the usual streaming platforms.
Tim and Kate, I hope we have a fantastic time in Madrid on Friday. And I hope you'll come and visit us here on the Costa del Sol soon, and perhaps a performance of Superconnected.
Absolutely. We are in conversations with a lot of people on the coast, on the Costa del Sol. So, of course, we will let you know first when we're bringing Superconnected there.